All right, you're going to be all over Fox this weekend. You're all over Netflix too, because the new series, The Comeback, just came out. The documentary. Does it feel like it's been 20 years? I feel sometimes it feels like it was 100 years ago, and sometimes it feels like it was yesterday. How did we get this old, Poppy?
Well, uh, to be honest with you, it feel like it was yesterday. Um, Everything had changed so much, um, high quality wise, that it seems like it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? So uh, even the style on players had changed. Like I have been watching all these kids celebrating the playoff, taking the shirt off and this and that. Like, man, I can't even stand the cold champagne on my body, wearing my shirt. Think about being shirtless. I mean, everything has changed. Like me and Dad, we look around, we be like, man, what is going on in baseball nowadays? All these kids are celebrating with no shirt. Like, what is happening? But that's the new thing, man. And yes, I mean, it seems like it was yesterday because um, you can. I basically can remember everything that happened during those celebrations and those times. You know what I'm saying? But um I have been getting a lot of feedback from people that have been watching it, and man, it's incredible.
David, what do you remember most? I mean, you had those great clutch moments, the walk-off moments, but when you think about that entire playoff run, how improbable it was, down 3-0 to the Yankees. No one's ever done that. When you think back to it, what do you remember the most?
Well, one thing I never forget is about it is it was Millar basically telling all the Yankees players during batting practice, don't let us win one. Don't let us. He used to go around. He used to go around and tell everybody, don't let us win one. And then I remember him telling A-Rod, hey man, after we won the first one, he say, hey man, why don't you let us win another one for television?
That's good for ratings.
But let me tell you, man, I mean, we were hungry. We were, we had the attitude, we had the craziness we have. Once you get to be all in three, you are against the wall. You have you have nowhere to go. All you gotta do is attend to win one after the other one, and that's what we did. And but the attitude and the body language were there. Even after we won the first one, it was like wow, and having the fans behind us, you know, I always say that New England had the best fan base out of everybody, and now that I'm covering this playoffs thing, I can see like I see the LA Dodger fans. Wow, incredible. Uh, they are hungry for winning a World Series, and New England were back in our days, and when we were playing out there, and as a player, when you see that, you just want to get the best of the best, and that helped us to move on and win the World Series.
When you guys came back on the bus, right? You flew back from St. Louis. You guys got on the bus. You came in 7 a.m. I don't think anybody in Boston had slept that night, right? The whole city was still awake all night. And there were Red Sox hats on gravestones already. When did it hit you how much this meant to the people of Boston?
Right there, nobody sleep that night. Nobody give up on us. Nobody walk away from hoping that we win a World Series. And we did it, and it was the biggest celebration I had ever been part of. It was millions and millions of people on that parade celebrating. I mean, the joy was incredible. I mean, I never forget that on that parade how people were going nuts. during that celebration. It was insane.
That 4 million people at the parade that day. Unbelievable. You can relive it all in the comeback
Mhm.
on Netflix. By the way, I know you're going to be with A-Rod and Jeter, and I know the anniversary of beating the Yankees already came back, but Sunday you can wish them a happy anniversary because that's when you won the World Series, all right? You tell them everybody from Boston wishes them a happy anniversary, all right?
Ta-da! I
Hey,
always, I
Poppy.
always, I always give them some. I always talk to them about it. I always give them a hard time. They be like, "Gang."
Oh, I think they'll be showing some clips on Fox. I don't think there's any doubt about that. We got to see those highlights
That's
again.
right.